Yeah, I didn't tell anyone. What do you want?
Listen, I understand you're a little shook up right now. I just need you to answer a few questions for me quickly. Do you recognize this man? Did this man kidnap you today?
Yeah, he did.
Thank you for your cooperation. Excuse me for a moment. This is Hawkins. We have a green light to engage. We're Oscar Mike. FBI! Out of the car! FBI!
I'll ask this once. Where's the briefcase?
I ain't telling you.
Got it.
Roger that. Hawkins out. My name is Riley Hawkins. I'm a special agent with the FBI. The men that kidnapped you today were impersonating federal agents.
But why me?
To every lie, there's a little truth. Now, the men that kidnapped you today were hired by a confidential third party. Now, this party wanted to take that briefcase of yours. And did the men who kidnapped you say anything about the case?
The one that talked to me, his name was Mike Thompson. He said the briefcase had something to do with the U.S. government and the United Bank of California robbery.
I see most, if not all, of that is true. The briefcase was in fact linked to the United California robbery of 1972. Well, evidently, so was your grandfather. Now, that robbery was very peculiar in that there were no fingerprints and there were no pieces of evidence. Well, as the years went by, we eventually discovered a paper trail in Europe by a single individual. Now, the money would be spent on things like parties, bars, hotels, cars, women, all the luxuries a man could want. Now, in these large sprees of spending, the purchaser would always be described in the same fashion. They would have a suit, a bowler hat, brown hair, and always the same briefcase. Well, over the years, we put two and two together, and we realized that the only possible identity for our suspect is your grandfather.
Nah, that's impossible.
Hold on. Let me finish. Until earlier this week, we could never confirm that it was indeed your grandfather. But until recently, we've discovered that there's a bank account in Luxembourg, which is directly linked with your grandfather's name. Now, that account has sent $1 million to an account that we have yet to discover.
And where does the briefcase fit into all this?
The briefcase is the last piece of the puzzle. We have reason to believe that inside is the account information for that Luxembourg bank account. Unfortunately, our third party knew that as well. That's why they came so vigorously after you. Fortunately, though, we were able to apprehend them, and the chances that they will ever see the light of day again are slim to none.
Sir, you are under arrest for impersonating a federal officer, assaulting a minor, attempted vehicular manslaughter, and kidnapping. And unless you have a license for those, possessing of illegal firearms.
Mr. Federman, unless you have any more questions, I really ought to be going.
I've got plenty of questions, but just tell me this. Was my grandfather's death connected to any of this?
No, your grandfather's death was simply a grim twist of fate that none of us could have foreseen. Simply a random act of violence. I'm sorry. But, Jack, we should keep in touch with you over the next couple of months, as well as your father. Goodbye.
Jack, did you ever check what your balance was after the car crash? We might have gotten reimbursed by now.
Nah, Dad, I'll check right now.